What's going on, everybody? You're with the Blockchain Bull, and today we're going to talk about that chain that you can't see or touch but has you locked in. That blockchain technology, crypto, you know it. And why do I want to bring up crypto? Why am I talking about crypto? What's going on? Well, if you haven't noticed yet, or had a friend or two or three that has been telling you about a coin they've purchased or what they've been doing with their cryptocurrency portfolio, I can now be that friend. And if you want, you can hit that subscribe button, throw me a like, maybe even give me a comment. I'll love to get back to you. Any questions that you may have about crypto. I'm not saying I'm a super expert, but I will direct you to people that are much smarter than me. My good thing that I do on YouTube is I search tons of channels, spend many hours a day looking up different people and different strategies, and I know about a lot of different coins, and every few days I'm going to learn about more and more and more, and I'm going to relate that information back to this channel so you guys don't have to go as far as I do to kind of pinpoint certain things. And that's what this channel will do for you. So if you'd like to subscribe, I believe it will be instrumental and bringing you some good knowledge. What's my knowledge today? Well, it's my first official video on the Blockchain Bull YouTube channel, which I'm pretty excited about. And what I want to discuss is basically how what coins I'm in right now. Just give you guys an outlay of my portfolio. It's not big at all. I only have 6 cryptocurrencies at the very moment. I have Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. I've owned Bitcoin for about 4 months now. So I've had Bitcoin since, I believe, the beginning of August. So I've made some money on Bitcoin, which I'm very excited about, and I am a holder. I will not sell my Bitcoin. It's gone down to 2,900 with Jamie Dimon. I will not sell. It's gone right back up even further. Today it's almost higher than it's ever been. I woke up this morning at 6220, and I told my friend, it's a prediction, I don't think it's going below 6,000. It may again, maybe in a few months, but I don't think in this until the end of 2017, and I could be wrong, but I just don't see it going below 6,000. I saw it do it like 4 or 5 times. This is like the 5th time it broke 6, and now, without even looking at a chart, just feeling the numbers in my mind and watching so many stocks go up and down. And again, I could be completely wrong, but I really don't see it. I see it strong now, on its way to 7,000. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think it could go to 7,500 by Christmas. I'm thinking over 7,000 by Christmas. There's something about the Christmas season and the buying and the selling. I think it's just gonna carry over into Bitcoin. I know I'm crazy. Maybe that's a weird prediction, but that's just my thoughts. I also own Litecoin. I love Litecoin. I have over 100 Litecoin. I like to stash it. I like to grab it. Some days when I just have $100 lying around, I buy a couple more Litecoin. It's just it's almost like a secret addiction to buy Litecoin. I love buying Litecoin. A lot of people love their Litecoin, and that's another thing I love about cryptocurrencies is currency now has kind of a personality to it. People buy coins for certain reasons, and they get attached to their coins. There's many different ones, and there's so many different ways to play it, and a lot of them actually have personalities. For instance, you have pop coin, you have floral coin, or you got follow coin, you got cream. You have currencies that come out with hip hop and rap, currencies that Dentacoin. So people could get attached to something they do in life, and then they can also get attached to a coin. So it gives like a life and a personality to currency, which is something that's very interesting to me. Watching YouTube channels and talking to other people who own coins, you can see how, even to me, like, I'm very strong about my coins. Like, don't talk about my coins. They're like my family members, my Litecoin. But back to my portfolio. So I got Bitcoin, I got Litecoin, and I have Ethereum. Ethereum was the first one I ever bought. I was told about Ethereum in basically 2000 and I believe it was 13 or 14. one of the guys who was on the end, maybe he was one of the coders that worked underneath. He was in the small group of people that helped make Ethereum. He said he helped build a blockchain. That's what he told me. I met him on the streets in New York, and he told me that I should be purchasing Ethereum, and he told me about coinmarketcap.com. And at this point, I went on it and I looked at it, and I had no idea what it was. I didn't understand it. He didn't fully explain what a blockchain was, and I never got the full concept. And it sat on my desktop, or my, in my history of my internet searching CoinMarketCap for years, 2-3 years before I realized what was going on. And I thought about Bitcoin mining with someone, but I thought it was just like a nerdy thing to do. I didn't really think it was going to pay off like that. In 2012, I was discussing that. So it's strange. I've been connected to the blockchain for a while now. I just was getting bits and pieces of it. That's why it was so easy for me to understand it when I finally fully let it sink in, and why I think it's going somewhere, and why I'm a full believer in it. Warren Buffett can say what he says. Jacob Belfort can say what he says. All these different people, or Jordan Belfort, sorry, can say what he says. All these different people can say their comments about it, but I know in my heart what it is, and I know what it means to me. And if I like it as much as this, I know there's other people that like it as much as this, and we're not going to let it go that easily. So I have Bitcoin, I have Litecoin, I have Ethereum. Ooh-wee, right? Who doesn't? Those are the top 3 major cryptocurrencies, basically in the world. And yeah, they're great coins. They're good to have. I believe Litecoin, it's hit 98 before. I saw it with my own eyes. I was watching the charts as it did it. It was in I believe it was September 1st or August 29th. And now it's at 55 solid. For a while it's been sitting. What I did notice the last time it blew up, it never went into the 50s. It blew right through the 50s. So that's very interesting. Alright, now onto my altcoins. I just got into altcoins, man. Really, I don't have tons of them. It's not a huge thing for me. But I have ARK. And the reason why I have ARK is because if you study it and you Google it and you research it, watch, spend an hour or two. I always spend at least 2 hours. I like 2 hours researching something. I kind of put a timer on, and I go through as many videos as I can. I write some things down. Take a break for a second, maybe, splash some water, and then I go back in, and I get 2 hours worth of knowledge on a subject. And with YouTube, I feel like it's like a compressed piece of knowledge, because you have so many people that are bringing in the knowledge and then chopping it in for you in a nice synopsis, like I'm doing. And basically, you can just get further quicker without having to peruse the internet yourself and go through so many things. And I guess I still do peruse the internet in a way, but I get the information. And so back to ARK. The reason why I'm into ARK is because it can basically link all the blockchains together. So it's almost like once they're together, every blockchain will have the compatibility of another. I almost think I don't know if it gets, if Bitcoin doesn't have the slower and needs bigger blocks, then ARK can combine it with another chain that does, and maybe Bitcoin can go through ARK and back to its own chain again. I think I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but I know it does do interchain mingling. Basically, it's gonna make all the chains combine as one. There's no other coin like it. It's around $2.50. I just recently bought it at $2.48. And it's been hovering in between the 241 range to 260 range. But I have a lot of faith in it. Once more and more chains become more popular, once this starts gaining every day, they say there's only 30,000 wallets getting created a day or more. And who knows, that's unregulated. We can't even really tell the whole world how many, but we know that more wallets are getting added every day. More of my friends buy crypto every day. 2 or 3 of my friends are buying crypto now because of me. They see me in the game, they hear about Bitcoin, they feel like they're missing out. They have some FOMO and they jump in. Not convinced, but pretty much pushed or explained it. And once I don't have to convince it. Once I explain it to other people, they really understand it, and they see what I see, and they want a piece of the game, and they get down with the Bitcoin, with the blockchain bull. That's why they call me the blockchain bull, because I'm positive about it. I'm into it. I'm passionate about it, and I tell a lot of people about it. That's why I started this channel, is to do my part, put my piece in the game to help blockchain go as far as I can. If everyone does a channel, if everyone makes a video, if everyone talks to as many people as they can, this community will explode, and cryptocurrency will become the new decentralized way of doing business. We won't have banking fees. So I'm into ARK. I have the ARK coin. I like it. I think it's cool. I am into Potcoin at 8 cents, hovering between 7, 8, 9 cents. I get it in about 8 cents. I like the Potcoin. I think they have a set price of $49.99 or $50. I think they want to get it to, and then hopefully they can, like, I don't know, have a way of leveling it out, and then you can use it in the marijuana community to buy and sell medical marijuana, to go to a dispensary. It will basically be, all these dispensaries have tons of cash. They can get robbed. It's unsafe. They're running around with cash all the time, and now all the transactions can take place through Potcoin, and it can keep them safer. So it has an actual physical worldly attribute that can be brought to the marketplace. And that's why when Warren Buffett said, they don't have any value, they don't bring any, there's nothing, they don't bring anything, and I laughed at him, because it just made me realize, like, I guess he is a dinosaur, or, because I think he's a smart man, and I believe him, but he for him not to realize that any of these altcoins or cryptocurrencies at all, in his defense, he probably just hasn't researched any altcoins. He just looks at Bitcoin. He may not even realize how deep the game is. So with that being said, Potcoin to me has something real to it, and that's why I bought into it. ArtCoin as well is gonna it's gonna connect all the different blockchains. So for me, that's huge. That's a really, really big deal. And I just think those two coins are big winners for me, and there's no reason not to have them on my plate. Especially Potcoin at 8 cents. At 8 cents, I spent, I think, $250. I bought $3,150, 3,150 coins. If it ever goes to $1, I'll make a good amount of money. And I think it's going to go to $10, $20, $30. So that would be great if I had $30,000 of Potcoin one day. And if I don't, I don't. You know what? I take a 250 shot on something that's interesting, and I think it has a real market value that can be brought to the marketplace, and I think it's interesting. The last coin I have is Vertcoin. For me, it was just, you search YouTube, and I looked at the top 5 coins of 2017 to buy for 2018, looking to get big, and a lot of people were talking about Vertcoin. There was I don't know, of every 10 crypto channels, at least 4 or 5, I almost would want to say, were talking about Vertcoin, or had some talk about Vertcoin. So for me, just trusting in the crypto community and everyone talking about what they talk about, and not one person, a lot of people really hip to Vertcoin. And then I go online and I check it out, and it's one of the fastest coins. It's ready to go with SegWit 2, SegWit technology. It's got basically a half a cent. The fees are a half a cent. Come on now. It's a no-brainer for me to get Vertcoin. So I got it around $4.08. And honestly, since the day I bought it, it hasn't looked back. It's at $5.41 today. This is Halloween, October 31st. It's at $5.41, maybe even 60 cents as we talk. I don't have a chance to check it. So those are my 6 coins that I have. I have Bitcoin, I have Litecoin, I have Ethereum, I have Vertcoin, I have ARK, and I have Potcoin. And yeah, it's funny how I couldn't remember Potcoin. Interesting. But yeah, those are the 6 coins that I have, guys. I just wanted to give you guys an introduction to my channel, introduction to me, and what you'll be getting on a daily basis. I'll be posting a video every day about the blockchain, and eventually I will be doing little giveaways as I find the channel progresses. And I think it's just fun to send people money through the blockchain. I just think it's really interesting. I love to go and watch my blockchain and see my transactions. So stay tuned. The next video I'll be putting up is talking about transactions, sitting through some of my first transactions. I think I've done like 50 now or 60 transactions on the blockchain, maybe more. But yeah, I'm hoping to do 100. But yeah, after that, it's kind of like no brainer, no breeze. But at the beginning, it's mind-boggling. It's scary. Sometimes things don't come in as quick as you can. You end up Googling. You're white-knuckled. You're a little afraid. And I'll talk you guys through that. I'll calm you guys down, and I'll get you through it. And we'll move through this blockchain together. You're with the Blockchain Bull. Thank you so much. Have a great day.